Okay. Okay. Sounds good to me. I was really hoping for some new Bloodborne stuff. Like some actual Bloodborne. Let's see. There's still something odd about this mashup that plucks bits and pieces from roguelikes and battle royales and even hero shooters. Interesting. Two unique abilities per character. Blast cannon DPS. Okay. When I first drop into Night Rain's map, I don't know how to decide where to go, so I dash towards the nearest fort and immediately get in over my head. At level 1, you're extremely squishy. There's always a low level camp not far away. So it's like semi-open world. I guess like a Fortnite map. I keep referring I keep relating this game back to Fortnite, dog. Oh my god, it feels gross. And I don't even like dislike Fortnite. I like Fortnite. Yo, man Max, what's up, man? It's good to see you, dude. Yeah, how are you feeling, man? Uh, okay. Farm a couple levels, couple weapon pickups. So there are weapon pickups. You don't necessarily have to be stuck to one weapon. Okay, that's good. After a few minutes of free exploration, a circle starts closing in. Pushing you closer to the first night's boss fight. Okay. Calling out targets and abilities is key. There's a lot of co-op focus on it. I was still wondering like what's the element of co-op that's forced? Like could you play this solo? But it doesn't look like you would be able to. A big map that closes seems to be the only comparison. Well, I mean the element of Fortnite is you drop into the map, you find an area with a bunch of stuff, you pick up the stuff that you want, and then you start fighting stuff. That's I'm not gonna lie, that's very similar to Fortnite. Excited to see how they change things to better support co-op. Yeah, because they haven't done a great co-op game yet, like at all. So see how they do. It's like Fallout doing Fallout 76 is like, damn, y'all are just gonna hop in the multiplayer, huh? But I mean, at least they have some experience in multiplayer. It's not like there's none like Fallout. Um, by the time we fight Margit, the fellow man on night 2, we're arguably over leveled. Okay. Cleared out a fortress, deleted a dragon. Thanks to a massive bleed hit, doubled by Duchess's restage. Item vendor grab some smithing stones. Bernoulli, what we think is the game's level cap of 15. When we fight the final boss for our run, a Cerberus stand in with some fiery bat breath. The first time we face it, we're nervous, but it proves easier than one of the potential Night 2 bosses, a Tree Sentinel flanked by two other heavily guarded riders. That's easy. Tree Sentinels are so easy. I guess scaling and stance aren't a thing as much. No, they are. That's why they had to get Oh no, I see what you're saying. There's gonna be scaling though, because if you have to get um smithing stones, you know what I mean? Yeah, most of the spells focus on solo things unless it's just a buff that buffs everyone. Yeah, there's gonna have to be more of an element of helping out your teammates passively rather than have to actually do a spell to help them, like the healing flask. That'll be good. The second time we barely break a sweat dodging a familiar set of from sub boss stomps, dive bombs, fire blast. After some discouraging defeats at the hand of bosses who seemingly had overly tuned health pools, back-to-back ones felt good. Okay. Night Rain's map is peppered with familiar outpost ruins and forts full of enemies. I literally just heard a fucking clown horn outside. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, someone's literally honking a clown horn outside my window. That's fun. I hate my neighborhood. Okay, let's see. The thrill of higher pace will only work for so long, and when it wears off, Night Rain needs something to fill the void left by the lack of FromSoft's famously intricate level design. Or more maps. I think what they're gonna have to do. You have clown neighbors. I think my neighborhood has like a lot of Hispanic. I have like a lot of Hispanic neighbors, and there's one guy who sells like tamales or something. And what a lot of those people do when they're selling is like they honk a horn. They can like know to come. It's like an ice cream truck type deal. But I like honk this horn to let you know that they're selling. Are they good? I've only had them once, and they were great, but I don't want to hear it. Um. Okay, so yeah, I mean, we got a good understanding of what Night Rain is. Um, it's gonna be fun. There's no fucking doubt it's gonna be fun. My favorite thing about these games has always been the gameplay. I mean the stories are cool and shit, but like I have a hard time digesting the stories of these games. Thank you for the alert, Max. I appreciate it, man. But if anything, right? Though there's a lack of customization, which is one of my other favorite things about these kinds of games, is just doing your own thing. You wonder about replayability? That was like one of the last points of that article we just read. Like they're gonna have to do something new over time. Like once it starts like getting a little bit old, they're gonna have to do something new to mix it up. And the good thing about that is we have 5 games that they can grab stuff from to put it in here. We got Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Bloodborne, Sekiro, not including Elden Ring. So I mean, I mean 6. I mean, shit. True, like you said. What if they start putting Armored Core shit in here? Who fucking knows? Like, who knows, right? They'll have to seriously update the movesets of old bosses. That or like add some new elements to those bosses because people who already know hit these games, Kingsfield, people who already know these games like front to back. Like imagine I forget his name. That one guy who like no hits the entire game, like the whole fucking series, right? He's gonna have a very easy time with this game if they don't do new shit. Yeah, Dark Souls 2 I mean like Dark Souls 2 bosses were super telegraphed. Extremely so. Like the only thing we saw here, it's obviously a fucking 3-minute trailer. They're not gonna show everything. If they're hinting that they're putting a bunch of elements from the old games in here, then yeah, man, we're gonna have to see some new stuff. Because obviously they're not just gonna reuse old assets; they're gonna add new shit too, right? Like, yeah, we saw some stuff that we've seen before, right? We saw Nameless King, we saw the Sekiro thing, we see some Ashes of War that we've seen before. We see that, which is cool, but we're also seeing new shit, right? We're also seeing this, which we've never seen anything like that before. Old guys, Zamor something, whatever they're called, Zamor Knights. Oh, true. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, they're gonna have to seriously. You know what they might end up doing is like making those the easier bosses. Like there seems to be like different classes of bosses, and if they do put those bosses as final bosses, they would make them tankier, make them faster, that kind of thing. Ashley, welcome in. It's good to see you. How you doing? What about Sekiro bosses? Are there any bosses from Sekiro that would be interesting in this game? Like, what if they put Owl? What if they put Owl as a boss fight? That'd be interesting. I'm good. I'm good. I'm glad to be streaming today. I was looking forward to doing this. We're just looking at this trailer, just capturing. Like, I'm just trying to find shit I've never seen before. At first, I thought this was you know that one area in Elden Ring. You know, the one Elden Ring area with the blood rot, rot. What's it called? You know what I'm talking about. Scarlet Rot. I thought it was just that place, but this is not that place. This is lava. This isn't Rot. Rot Lake. Duh. That's an easy name. Lake of Rot. Yeah, yeah, that one. But yeah, it's closer. It is closer to Gilmer, Volcano Manor. But I don't think it's either. I think this is just a different area. It's just new. There's gonna be a lot of new shit. I think we have plenty of content here. It's just a matter of repetitive, like you mentioned. There are 3 days in one session. You loot and level up stuff during the day and fight a boss during the nights. What is this, Minecraft? Yeah, but that sounds right. And then on the last night, you have the big boss fight. And then that part, oh my god. There's gonna be fucking wall climbs, dude. That's so good. That shit makes me excited. Then we got the guy who doesn't have a name. He's here. How long did he take me? Let me go back up. I think he took me like 12 tries or some bullshit. Yeah, he took me 12 tries, which is I think the most of any Dark Souls game. Oh, he's gonna be tough. Is that really true? Hold on. I guess that is true. I guess he took me the longest of anyone. Yeah, this moveset looks so fire. Let me look at that armor one more time. And then the armor looks sick too. Yeah, that moveset's so sick. I'm really looking forward to that. That thing looks stupid. Oh, that's another thing. Okay, so you remember how when a enemy is in an animation, a grab animation, they can't be attacked, right? It looks like that's not going to be the case here. It looks like you can probably stun an enemy out of a grab attack after it's already been being activated. Because this character is still in this creature's mouth during this, and he gets hit, so he gets stunned out of it. So that might be new. That little, I don't know what the fuck this is right here. This next scene, and then the animation. I don't know if that's like a cutscene, but that looks cool. I don't know what that's about. This guy is fucking weird. I don't like him at all. But he's outside. He looks like he's on Volcano Manor. Or this looks more like the area outside of Lindell. I forget what it's called. With all the arrows in the ground and shit. Makes it more fluid. No, definitely. Three-headed wolf thing. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, like a select screen, like a like Overwatch or some shit. Oh, and it looks like this is like one creature that splits off into three. Because they're all together in this, and then in the next shot, there's 3 separate ones. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. Interesting. Cool, cool, cool. And then they all get together and open this door, and I assume when they open this door, that's where the final boss is or some shit. You said that before? No, you did. You definitely did. You mentioned that. So I think you mentioning that is what triggered me to say it or catch it this time. So yeah, good call. Yeah, 2025 next year. All right, back to it. I think that was enough night rain coverage for one person. For one me that doesn't know anything. Damn, it's crazy that I can't make my blue-haired
now you know
anime character
so
anymore.
There you have it. Elden Ring Night Raid is a new co-op action-adventure game from...
You got to release some smaller projects between their bigger projects? What, like Armored Core and this? Because what would, so does that mean that their next big game hasn't even been shown yet? We don't even know it's, you think Armored Core is a big, well, so this would be one, and the DLC for Elden Ring was one. So I'm wondering what their next big game is.
From Bandai Namco Entertainment and From Software, the biggest Kojima years.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is coming to PC finally. That's good. The Miyazaki ones are the big ones. Fair. Gross. There's another point. No, there wasn't. I do want to say I hope that Lies of P team. I also thought that was gonna be here, the Lies of P DLC. I hope the next game from those guys is Alice in Wonderland. I don't think it's gonna happen, but it would be cool if it was. Yeah, I don't care about this game at all. They had an announcement recently-ish. Did they? I remember I saw like a teaser image and that's it.
And a whip.
It says something about Tony Todd at the end there. For our friend Tony Todd. That was Tony Todd. I was like, that guy looks like Tony Todd. There's an enemy in I'm not gonna spoil it. There's an enemy in this game. And I was like, that looks like Tony Todd. And it sounds like Tony Todd, but I was like, damn, he's already passed away, so I don't think that's him. But then I realized he probably recorded like years ago. Wow. Rest in peace, yeah. Rest in peace, Tony Todd. I don't like whatever the fuck this is. That looks like some AI bullshit. Lies of P. Whoa. Lies of P DLC set for release in early 2025 is round 8. They're called round 8. That's stupid. Finalizes plans for this next. Finalizes plans. Okay. So we have confirmation of the DLC release, but we don't really know what the contents of that DLC are besides Wizard of Oz, I guess. Is this what I think it is? That game that Exoit likes a lot? Path of Exile? Okay. It looks fun, right? But that's all I can really say about it. That's sick. I have seen that skill tree, yeah.
For a limited time only, Prime members in the US can go to Amy's Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
I would buy anything that she sells me. I mean, what?
Your foes in a battle where fight of your life. The best action game.
This guy voiced Bayak. Bayak?
Best action game.
It's free to play. I didn't know that. Black Ops. Eldivers. Stellar Blade. I still need to play Stellar Blade and Wukong and Warhammer.
And the game award goes to...
Wait. Don't tell me. Yeah, I didn't hear him. All I heard was, who won this? Black Ops didn't win. Who would I have voted for to win? I would have voted for best action game. I would have voted for Black Myth Wukong. I don't think Helldiver won this one. They did. Helldivers won, so it wasn't this. So I think Black Myth won this one.
Black Myth Wukong.
Black Myth Wukong. True, you say that, but you saw who won Game of the Year, right? Come on. You never know. You never know. PoE2 seems interesting. It looks good. The gameplay looks solid as hell. Well, at least, I mean, they didn't win Game of the Year, but I'm glad they won something. That game looks insane, and this is China's first Game Awards, which is, that's really cool. I agree with this man.
非常荣幸能够获得这个奖项。首先要感谢每一位玩家，是你们的支持，让这样一个关于勇气和智慧的东方神话得以在这样的一个舞台上绽放光彩。也要感谢主办方，没有在我上台的过程中设置空气墙。
All right. There's that hissing sound again.
Like sitting at home behind the scene. Without you, I'd be like sitting at home.
非神话物，相信我。
Our game isn't action games. Trust me on this.
You're glad Astro Ball won? I am too. I wasn't expecting it to, but of course the internet said, "Oh, rigged. Oh, Sony paid them off. Oh, how did this win over these games that were way more popular? Oh, this is bullshit." Yeah, right. Gigi, Daijia. Thanks everybody.
Next
He looks like Chinese Keanu. That's what you got from that.
Special gift for our 10th anniversary. I am beyond honored to reveal this stunning new project for the first time anywhere, with an early look at real gameplay footage of this studio's highly anticipated upcoming title. Let's take a look at the announcement trailer that I'm sure will capture your imagination.
How many times did he do some shit like that and people were like, "Oh, it's GTA 6. I don't remember what this is. Epic Games. Oh, this is from the Team Ica guys. No, I wasn't expecting GTA 6. It's just a little first look. It's interesting. It's cool.
Reveal. Latest to world Grammy Award-winning composer Christopher Tin, who joins us tonight.
Cool. It looks like a Last Guardian type deal, but with a giant robot. Or a robot's head, maybe. Where's Flute Guy? I want to see Flute Guy. What are we looking at? Oh, Civ.
Much more to come from them throughout the night, including our signature Game of the Year medley. You can look for.
How much is one ticket to go there? I don't know if they still do tickets and shit with the Game Awards. They used to have like have it be open to the public, but I think it's like devs only type shit, you know? Because, you know, people like that one kid who came up on stage would
forward to that.
do that.
Right now, it's time to get the first look at gameplay of a project from a studio that has previously been nominated for Game of the Year.
GTA 6! It could be GTA 6! It's not GTA 6.
That brought you.
Oh, I like this line.
From the studio that brought you Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, Part 2. Neverwinter Nights, Part 2.
Fallout 3. Part 2.
Fallout 3, Part 2.
Fallout New Vegas. That was really good.
Comes a completely original Part 2. And like all good sequels, we've included everything that should have been in the first game. More action. More weapons. And more graphics. Get ready for an adventure that took 3 times longer to make.
And is at least 2 times longer.
Suddenly be 2 times bigger.
Is there a third person? There doesn't seem to be a third person. That's the one thing that was missing from this game that I really would have wanted. Yeah, your first game was great.
2025.
It's kind of forgettable, but it was good. Vardy was like one of my favorite companions of all time.
Welcome back to the future. Try not to break it.
I hope so.
Again. The Outer Worlds 2.
2.
I'm not interested in hiring any more idiots. I'm looking for people of tact and vision and perspicacity.
That's not a real word. And if it is, then I never heard it.
Director of Hazelight Studios.
Oh, it's Joseph Ferris. Yo, Outer Worlds came out. Whenever that game came out. Avowed is supposed to come out in 2025. And that game's also coming out in 2025? How is that gonna work? The quality of having a ready insight into things, shrewdness. All in. It is a real word.
Winner of Game of the Year for It Takes Two.
I may have
Joseph
just called myself
Ferris.
out, but it's fun.
All right.
Oh, we're listening to this speech.
How pumped and excited I am to be here today to show you our next thing. I mean, I'm telling you, at Hazelight, we have a saying where we say, we fuck shit up without fucking up. And no, listen. This time, it's some next level shit, I'm telling you. I mean, no, what we're gonna show you is gonna be amazing. I know I sound cocky, but it's really hard not to be cocky when you have a game like this.
I'm not gonna lie though, this dude does always come off as cocky, but the games are always fucking peak. So it's like, I guess he has the right to talk like this, you know, like It Takes Two was fucking fire, A Way Out was fire. Like, I didn't like A Way Out too much, but it was a great game. It Takes Two is one of my favorite games. That was my game of the year that came out, which I think was 2019. Love that game. So,
are you ready?
you never played
All right.
one? It Takes Two.
roll.
Well, if not It Takes Two, this one. Dude, if you could find somebody to play one of these games with, you only gotta buy it once.
Hazelight's next co-op adventure, go.
It's just a remaster. It's just a remaster. It's just spelling speeches wrong twice. The remaster for Last of Us 2 came out on PlayStation 5. And they're just porting it over to PC, which people are mad about, but it's fine, dude. They're just porting it to PC. It's not that big of a deal. I'm excited for it. Last of Us 2 mods. People are gonna be probably weird with that, but there's also gonna be some cool shit, so I'm looking forward to that. And I'm just looking forward to seeing more people be able to play Tilo 2. I can't. That's like a whole new. Oh, that's like a whole new group of people I get to watch playthroughs for, man. I can't fucking wait. Last of Us 2 is my top 3 favorite games of all time. Yeah, no, people are gonna be weird about it for sure, with the mods. But we don't gotta talk about it. Yeah, I can't wait, man. You thought about me? Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. I do love that game. But this game looks sick, by the way.
We sure cause a lot of explosions.
$2021, not 2019.
Okay, you better get ready, because I'm about to show you Hazelight's next co-op adventure called Split Fiction. And let me tell you this, get ready for a ride. You play as
We're gonna look
Neo,
back at this game.
and Zoe,
This looks so
two
good.
aspiring writers that hope to get published by a new tech company that can simulate their stories to life.
I can't do this.
Please calm down.
Accidentally, they end up in the same simulation.
What are you doing in my story? Something bad is going on here.
And there, they find out that their stories are about to get stolen.
No one escapes my simulation.
And in order to save them, they have to escape back to reality through the very worlds that they created. But the thing is, they're strangers, and Miyu writes sci-fi, while Zoe writes fantasy. So you will, for every level in the game, jump between a sci-fi world and a fantasy world.
Dude, I got chills. This looks insane.
We at Hazelight love variation, and you'll have a unique mechanic for every level. Let me give you some examples. In this level, you start out by finding dragon eggs that hatch.
Hey, stop licking.
And then they become a little bit bigger dragons with new abilities. But in the end, they grow up to be full-ass dragons.
Full-ass dragons.
Fly around and kick ass. In another level, you play these